welcome home and welcome back to the channel, you guys. I think it is time for some serious self-care. I'm talking retail therapy, a little thrift trip. Salon appointments are booked and in my schedule, and I really want to lean into some of my favorite hobbies as well and just kind of dig into cozy spring and summer vibes. Also, hello if you're new here, I am Kay. I am a first responder spouse. I am currently pregnant with my second baby, and if you can't tell, I am a major book girly. I am back in my bookish era. It took me a little bit to get here, I'm not gonna lie, but we're here and we are in full swing. And so, you guys, I am literally so close to finishing Kingdom of Ash, and that is a huge goal of mine in this vlog. If I don't finish this book by at least Wednesday, okay, that's literally 5 days. If I don't finish this book by Wednesday, I'm gonna lose my mind. And this book is just so good so far, but let me tell you guys, it is so freaking long. Like, one of the biggest commitments I've ever made in my life is finishing the Throne of Glass series. Sometimes I end up really surprising myself in my own vlogs because I do have things scheduled in this vlog that I'm gonna do, but then I'm also pretty spontaneous. Honestly, who knows what we could get into. But I can tell you at least a couple of the things that are on the schedule that we definitely will be doing. I know tomorrow I'm gonna be going to a new thrift store that's opening up, or no, it's already open. It's been open for a good bit, but it's fairly new compared to all the other ones around here, and it's pretty big. I definitely wanna go check out and see if they have any home decor, because if you didn't see my last video, I'm currently trying to create gallery walls and pull stuff together for the house so that we have stuff on the walls and we don't feel like we're living in a shoebox. Tomorrow evening, me and my bestie are going to be going and getting our pedicures done. And then I also do have a nail appointment on Tuesday as well. And in between all of that, I'm going to be trying my hardest to finish Kingdom of Ash. And can I just tell you, I just finished Off Campus and I am so ready to read the third book. I didn't read Dean's book, and everyone says that it's the best book in the series, but the first two were like okay to me. And so I wasn't really hype about reading the third, but after seeing whoa, a bee just flew in front of my window, sorry. But after watching Off Campus and seeing Dean and Allie's like chemistry, I really want to read the book now. So maybe we're gonna go book shopping too. Oh, we're definitely going book shopping. It is such a hot and beautiful day in PA. It is going to be 80 degrees out today. First thing I want to do is go thrifting today for stuff for the house, and so I'm currently at Goodwill and I'm gonna go see what they have. This is a newer Goodwill and it's pretty massive. Like, this is a huge thrift store. I'm not sure how much time I'm gonna spend in here because I am getting hungry, so I'm about to eat my emergency granola bar and then go get a snack after this thrift trip. The parking lot is pretty packed, and I need to keep in mind that I never really go out on Saturdays. I usually go out during the week, so going out on Saturdays when nobody's working, it's probably going to be a little busier, but let's go and see what they have. I'm purely looking for stuff for the house. This means picture frames, shelves, decor, and stuff like that I can use for gallery walls. I had a salon appointment this morning. I got waxed for the first time and it hurt, but it only hurt for like a few minutes and then I was good. But okay, you guys, the truck is off, which means the AC is off, which means I'm starting to sweat. So let's go shopping. The amount of stuff that I got for $63 is actually kind of insane to me. I shopped very intentionally for things for the house, and I saw a couple things here and there that I picked up. I am going to do another video on styling thrifted things around my home and doing thrift flips as well, just very simple things that anyone can do. But for now, I'm just going to do a little haul of the things that I got, and then I'm actually going to go out with Emily to the bookstore before we go get our pedicures done and have some self-care, some salon time. So let's get into it. First things first, this plate is not for eating. This is St. Peter's Evangelical Lutheran Church. It's just like a plate with the print on it, but I had this idea. I've been seeing so many plate collages and plate walls, and I was like, I kind of really want to do one. And so this is my first plate in a collection of 3 or 4 that I'm hoping to find. I did browse through the records and I actually found this one. This one I really loved the cover art for. I have been so good about not buying any coffee mugs, but these three were just calling my name. I could not pass these up. Wait, the mistake? Oh, the score. Heck yeah, dude. It's flawless, reckless. Is it hopeless? Did I read hopeless? Wait a second. This is Bo. I'm on the last 10% of Kingdom of Ash. I'm gonna be honest. I spent almost $70 on a pedicure for results that I could have gotten at home. I usually do my own pedicures. I just figured because I'm pregnant and it's hard to reach down there, like I should probably start go getting them done. But I'm just gonna keep doing my own at home. I think after that, with tip, it was over $70 to get a pedicure. I don't remember it costing that much ever. I do go get my nails done because like it's hard for me to do these. Like I just don't get the same results at home as I would going to a salon, and I was ruining my own nails. So I'm gonna be going to get my own nails done next. I was just so surprised that I felt that way because I was so excited to get a pedicure and it'd be like $30. I'm actually currently about to go take my glucose I'm actually currently about to go take my glucose test, but I have a couple minutes before my appointment. And I finished Kingdom of Ash last night, and I stayed up late reading because I forgot my appointment was this morning. And it's a 1-hour appointment, so I could have read during the 1-hour wait period. I just didn't think about it, but that's okay because now I have time to talk to you guys about it before I go in. Finished Kingdom of Ash, you guys. What the heck? First of all, I can't believe I finished it in a week. It was such a commitment, and I'm gonna be on. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. Like, I'm just gonna tell you straight up. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars because it is so long, and I feel like it dragged on and carried on in spots that wasn't really needed. But I guess it depends on the reader, because if you're really drawn to or connected to certain characters, you get a lot of detail about what they go through. I get it, and there's a lot of characters involved. It was a lot to take in, I'm not gonna lie. It was just a lot. And my brain, after reading fantasy series, my brain feels this small, like this big. And I said this in my last vlog. I just don't know if I felt like it was necessary for it to be that long, especially after reading the entire series. I still am just not sure. And here's my thing. If these books were adapted into a movie or a TV show, I just feel like so many things would be left out because they weren't that important, or like they were just things that you could have, it could have been a text. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But what I will say, perfect finish. And can I tell you, I actually really love that Manon became one of my favorite characters, because at first, the introduction to her character and like the witches and the 13, I was like, this is silly to me. I don't understand what the importance of this is, but the way that Sarah J. Maas, I still don't know. The way that Sarah J. wrapped everything up so perfectly, I get it now, because I really thought that Manon's character was just kind of a silly filler, and she became one of my most favorite characters and one of the most important characters in the book, which I was just so surprised by. And Dorian, I still love Dorian Havillard. I feel like the character I connected with the most for some reason, and I cannot put my finger on it, is Manon. I don't know what it is. Aelin, I like Aelin because she's the main character that at some points you really hate, but seeing the growth in all of these characters and the relationship between all of the characters has been insane. I absolutely love the progression of the relationships in the books, and I just mean like the friendships and the love stories and everything else that's involved in here, and how everything gets wrapped up at the end and what all of these characters have to go through in order to win this war against Erewhon. Tickle me impressed, and I mean super impressed. And it did not end how I thought it was going to. I thought everyone was gonna die. I literally thought every single character was gonna die and there was gonna be like one remaining person. But the way that the book wrapped up, and all of the characters left make so much sense to me, and I feel like it does lead to a better world after the war and everything. Also, going back to Manon, for some reason her grief I connected to the absolute most. I really don't know why. I just feel like the way her grief was written, maybe it's just how I respond to grief, and that's why I connected so well to it. It was so good. I'm just such a sucker for a good happy ending, even though there may be heartbreak along the way. I just love it so much. So I'm very happy with the way the story wrapped up. And the last closing chapters, I love how much detail we get after they defeat the bad guys. You have to think like it's a happy ending, so I love how much detail we get after the happy ending, and it's not just like, oh, war's over, peace out, because then I feel like you leave the readers with a lot of questions, left this reader feeling satisfied. So I'm feeling really good. But oh my gosh, I cannot wait to read something else, anything else. I know I'm literally complaining about how fantasy series are such a commitment, but can I tell you, I think I just need a smaller one to start with, or like a smaller one to read next. I need to check into my appointment, you guys, so I will check in later because I have some more fun things that are just continuing to fill my cup. Also, Chris got home from his bachelor trip last night. Not his bachelor trip, but the bachelor trip that he went on, and it is just so nice to have him home. I truly missed him so freaking much, and he was only gone for 4 days. And I just love having all my boys like in the house. It warms my freaking heart. Oh, I gotta go. I checked in. Okay. My glucose test was absolutely disgusting. I got the lemon flavored drink because I thought it was going to be okay. It was awful. It was so gross. But on my way back, I got a little package in the mail. And as a Kobo Libra Color girly, it is so hard to find cases that I think are actually cute that have a stylus holder as well, because I'm an annotating girly. I love to annotate. I just like to highlight things that bring me joy. I don't necessarily annotate for any other reason than that. I just need to highlight stuff that sticks out to me. But if you guys saw my BookCon redemption vlog, you know that I decorated this case. I didn't do the back yet. I thought this was so cute for like spring and summer, but I saw a shop on TikTok. I think it's Migi Moose or Maggie Moose. Migi Moose. I will link it. This shop has a good selection of cases that have a stylus holder, and so I thought I would try something new. While I love this case, I just want to expand my horizons a little bit. I figured we could open this together and see if we like it. Oh, it's so cute. The stylus holder is actually right here on the outside. It's like this little pen loop. We'll see how this works. I got this case with little dragons and swords and daggers on it. I just thought this was so cool. Wait, how do you put it in? Oh, like right here? That's cool. Oh, it has a kickstand and a little hand strap and a little card holder. Oh my gosh, it feels so naked. I wonder if the sleep... Oh, it does work. Moment of truth. Okay, it doesn't feel like it's loose or anything. Oh. I'm kind of bummed. I'm not gonna lie. The case is super cute. I love that the sleep cover works. There's a hole for the button in the back. Like, this is pretty great. But whenever you open it and the magnet attaches on the back, it forces the Kobo back to sleep and then you can't use it. So that's the only thing I'm running into. If you hold it like this, like where it's literally just off a little bit, then the Kobo doesn't think that the sleep cover's on and you can use it. Whenever you hold it, then it kind of is flopping all around, instead of if it was magnetized, it would stay in your hand comfortably. But when it's like this, it usually forces the Kobo to sleep. So yeah, like that. Dang. I wonder if there's a way to troubleshoot it. I'll have to check. I turned off the setting that says to automatically turn off or put the Kobo to sleep when the sleep cover's on or closed. So now all I have to do to wake it up is press the page turner buttons, and then all I have to do to put my Kobo to sleep is press the power button on the back. That's the only issue I'm having, but I really do like it. I like the design, so I'm gonna test it out. I definitely want to play with it more before I give it a full review, but so far, so good. Just some tweaks here and there. In the meantime, though, I do have a little book haul. On Kobo Plus, they have the entire Lightlark series for free, so I did get all of the books, and I started Lightlark at my doctor's appointment, and it's got my attention. I am going in totally blind. I have no idea what it's about, but the prologue set me up, I feel like, for success. And then there's a little kind of like glossary and kind of like what their curses and everything, like the wildlings, the starlings and stuff like that. So that's really interesting. Like, I love that all of that was at the beginning and not at the end in like an index. Literally highlighted those 2 pages in case I need to go back. As you read the first chapter, it restates those things to you so that you kind of get it more in your mind, so that as you read, it's more like, okay, I know what a starling is, I know what a wildling is. So that's cool. I'm only on the first chapter, but great start, I have to say. And then I did get a couple books from the bookstore. I got Hopeless by Elsie Silver and I got The Score by Elle Kennedy. I just finished Off Campus. I'm gonna be honest, the first 2 books in this series I thought were okay, but everyone was raving about the 3rd book, but I felt so unmotivated to read it because I just thought the first 2 books were, like, they were okay to me. But after watching Off Campus and seeing Dean and Allie's chemistry, I was like, I need to read this immediately because everyone says this is the best book in the series and I saw it on screen. I see what they're talking about. I need to get ahead and I need to read about their love story before I watch it on screen. And then Hopeless, I have been waiting to get my hands on this, but every time I go to the store, they don't have it. Like, they're out of stock. I can't believe it's taken me so long to get this book on my hands, but I finally have it and I cannot wait to read these books. My summer romances are coming. Okay, I'm gonna check in tomorrow because tomorrow I have my nail appointment, which I'm so excited for. This is like the last step in my self-care vlog that I really cannot wait for. I finished Kingdom of Ash. I did some retail therapy. I got some stuff for the house. I went thrift shopping and then I got my nails done. Again, pedicure, not worth it, but lesson learned. I can just do it at home. But the manicure, I definitely am excited for the manicure because I'm getting a design tomorrow. As you guys know, I made a promise to myself to keep my confidence this pregnancy and postpartum journey, so let's go get these nails done. I guess we gotta go to the beach then. Yeah. Okay, they're literally perfect. Feeling good, feeling refreshed.